The Last Man Stands 2025 Indian Super Series Grand Final. We're moments away now. We have Nalwa Warriors taking on 21 Sports Hyderabad. The Nalwa Warriors won the toss and decided to bowl. We should be in for an absolute cracking game here. So enjoy the festivities, enjoy the music, and may the best team win.
Do you want to stand up and try again?
Huh?
You need to stand up and do it.
Really?
Let me know when you're live.
Talk. He's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Last Man Stands 2025 Indian Super Series Final with the Nalwa Warriors taking on 21 Sports. Nalwa Warriors winning the toss and decided to bowl. So the captain of 21 Sports, Vivek Nandiram, off the mark immediately with the 4 down to third man in the commentary box. I'm joined by Bjorn Briggs. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you, Ross Kaywood. Pleasure to be here. What a vibe. We should be in for a cracking match. 2 good semi-finals. 21 Sports. Squeaked in at the end there, Ross. It was a bit of a nail-biter in the end.
Oh, what a game to watch. What a way to get into the final. So this should be an absolute cracker. So it's a fresh new wicket. The groundsman has been on it after the last semi-final. They've rolled it. So it should be an absolute run fest.
They had a lot of cricket here, Ross, and that one it started playing up a little bit in that last match. It was quite a hard chase in the end for 21 Sports Hyderabad. That last delivery there just kept it a bit low. So I think the batters are going to have to play themselves in and work a little bit harder than normal.
The scores today haven't been too high, Bjorn.
150 is about par, I would say.
I agree with that. So, weather conditions, bit of a breeze. Perfect. Not too hot. Bit of a breeze. Cut away. Fantastic fielding on the point boundary. The fielder saved a certain boundary. It's a bit of a breeze running across the ground.
If there's a breeze or that's the fan above us, Ross, but it's cool where we are. That was fantastic fielding there. I think that's more of that. That's what separates sides. Those little moments like that just get you over the line. It's a great start there by the fielding team, Nalwa Warriors. Jeez, that one carried through really nicely there to the keeper. A lot more zip and lift.
Oh, Mohit Khatri generating a bit of pace there.
Definitely put a lid on to face him.
telepathic power. Running down the wickets in the first over like that. Looks like he's been given license to be aggressive from early on.
I think they know they're up against a really class outfit here, and they're probably targeting more than 150.
So Ashish can open the bowling here. Vivek Nandigram, the man on strike. It's going to be a leg by. It's been a fantastic week of cricket here in Hyderabad. 16 teams have taken part, down to the final 2 now. For the bragging rights of who's going to be the 2025 Indian Super Series champion.
A lot of teams that aren't playing here are just thinking, what if? One moment where they could have won.
Cut away. There's a man on the point fence. It'll just be a single. Slow ball, well bowled. Clever bowling that by Ashish. Just rolling his fingers over the seam. Looks like he's going with the slow ball again.
He's not enjoying the change of pace.
That was.
It's well played.
So 2 overs complete. The score is 9. I was chatting to Vivek at the break there, Beyond. He said he was a bit nervous in that run chase at the end there.
I'm sure he was. They kind of went into their shell a bit and dug themselves into a bit of a hole. A good fight by Infinity AI.
Really was. Just shows how quickly things can change in this form of the game.
To be around a ball from about 50, 60 runs out, to go down to the last 2 balls of the match. A really good fight from them. Huh?
That was it.
Do you have USB-C? Yeah. Mohit Khatri into his second year.
Coming down the hill from the school end here, Kukarul School. Got a feeling it's going to be one of those games where the team that fields the best takes the catches.
So
Cuts
small
off.
margins.
Yeah.
Oh, good fielding adds or saves you about 10 or 20 runs in the chase. It's good pace.
Great pace there. Nandegam just rushed a bit.
Keeper took that at shoulder height there. Fingers up.
It's gone again. It's good bowling this from Katri. Pulling some dots here. We know that dots pull pressure. Pressure leads to false strokes. False strokes bring wickets. And as you say, wickets are prizes.
Wickets bring prizes. 100%, Ross. I think you nailed it there. It's a sequence of events, and they've started well here, Nalwa Warriors.
So 3 overs complete. 12 for naught.
Very tidy start. Skipper will be very happy with this. I think he's not. I think the captain's not playing this match. I think is he sitting out over there?
I think it's the manager.
He's a manager.
So manager's duty is to toss the coin.
Interesting.
Hit away. Smash through cow corner. A few bounces into the nicely played. Hit out to extra cover. It's just a single. Bouncer.
It's wide.
Good call there by the square leg umpire.
Well, the sharp. Vivek's quite happy to be on the other side with the bowler bowling at that speed. Second wide of the over. It's costly.
$25 for naught after 4. It's in the air, top edge. The comfortable takes keeper takes a comfortable catch. And the big wickets of Vivek Nandigram.
Didn't look comfortable against that extra pace. seemed to rush him a bit. Batting without a helmet.
Well bowled by Mohit Khatri. Bowling to plan. He's executed it to perfection. The big wicket of the captain of 21 Sports, Vivek Nandigam, makes his way back to the hut.
Really good team effort here from Nalwa Warriors. They've been good in the field. Captain set good fields, and the bowlers have executed, Ross. That's why the score is 25 for 1. It's just 4.1 overs.
So I believe the Nalwa Warriors are from Punjab. So the new man in for 21 Sports is Abhishek Nandigam. So a different approach here for 21 Sports. He batted 8 in the last game, promoted up the order. Bowled him! First ball. The coloured bails are dislodged, flashing everywhere. So Khatri's on a hat-trick. And 21 Sports in all sorts of trouble now, Bjorn.
All sorts of trouble. They need to settle down and rebuild, Ross. Rebuilding phase now. But credit to the Nalwa Warriors. They've just been hitting their straps. Every ball's been had to concentrate, and there's been no freebies at all.
Could this be first tournament hat-trick, Bjorn? We haven't seen one all week.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they do with their field here, because the skip has been on the money from word go. I wonder if he's going to take this opportunity to bring a few people around the bat. Nothing worse than coming out on a hat-trick ball as a batsman with fielders all around the back. But often in LMS, because it's either side, the skipper takes the cautious position and leaves the fielders in the deep. I like to see him bring them in here, get that hat-trick for his bowler. Deserves it.
So I reckon a slip, a short cover, short mid wickets for 1 or 2 balls. Just get in the batsman's eye line.
3/4 long on to bring him in, maybe 20 meters off the fence. I don't see anyone staying in though, so they've obviously got a different plan.
So Kanan comes in at number 4. Be a bit of a rebuilding process here for 21 Sports. Just the start that the Nalwa Warriors were looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, lots of chat in the field there from the Nalwa Warriors. Khatri on a hat-trick in a final here in Hyderabad. It's nicely played by Cannon. Punched out to extra cover.
What a shot to get off the mark.
Fantastic shot. All class.
Short cover would have stopped it though.
This is true.
They just released the pressure there on the batsman. Just one ball would have been worth taking a bit of a gamble.
Nicely bowled, nicely played. Just run it down to third man. Bhupinder Singh tidies that up. So 5 overs complete. 29 for 2.
Looks like we're going to have a bit of spin here, Ross. Change of bowler.
When they're not bowling, when they're changing overs, you must play music. So like now, play some music, and then just before the bowler bowls, then you stop the music. Okay.
Cool deep coming into bowl.
Good start. Going past the outside edge. So Kuldeep picking up the man of the match in the semi-final. Looking for the same performance here.
Tricky customer. Should be 2 here. Good fielding again in the deep there, putting the pressure on them, causing a little bit of doubt.
It's a good start this by Kuldeep. Hit away down to deep square, just a single. So tidy over here for the Nalwa Warriors. 6 overs gone, 32 for 2. Buddy.
Change the ball of view.
Yeah, but you know, like you're playing earlier, when they hit the 5, when they hit the 4 or 6, you play loud music.
Loud music, oh, yes.
Huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Gurprinda Singh started well here. Strays slightly down the leg then. And he toned it down.
And now I've told him,
Pick it up.
pick it up, turn it up.
It's all about timing.
Exactly.
Pick your moments. Oh, it's a big shout.
Too high from here.
He pitched outside the line as well.
So 39 for 2 after 7. Yes. Buddy,
This is off to have another
Hey.
pep talk.
now. Buddy, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you have a chat to him and just tell him, like, between overs, to play music, boundary play music, wicket play music? Because I've told him a few times,
Such
he just
a
doesn't
good
seem to be
delivery.
understanding. Thanks, buddy.
Got the batsman guessing here. He's gone for the reverse hoik and he's pulled it off there. Lovely stroke.
Fantastic shot there by Paul.
It's good cricket here. He's taking a risk and got the boundary. The next one is just knocked for one. Rotating the strike. A bit of pressure back onto the bowler.
Punch down the ground. Long off's coming around. Gets out the dive, but unfortunately unable to stop it. It's another boundary here for 21 Sports. Also, the Nalwa Warriors be pretty happy with their situation. Bowlers have been disciplined, bolted their plans. Fielding's been good.
I think the Warriors are still, the nose is just in front at this stage. Run rate under 7.
So change of bowler, Bhupinder Singh. Just getting his fielders in the right place. Right arm over. It's in the air. It's down to square leg. The fielder gets around. We'll get back for 2 comfortably.
Picked it up early. It's a little bit slower than the 2 openers. Bhupi Singh.
Swing and a miss there. Well bowled by Bhupi Singh. Cut away. It flies behind square to the boundary for another boundary. It's gone short.
Save your legs. That's huge.
That's massive. That's flown over the square leg fence. Not sure that Bhupi Singh should be bowling short to Kanan again. Otherwise, he's going to have to fetch it.
100%. He's got to pitch it up.
That's better.
Karen's raced to 21 from 10 now. Taking a liking to Bhupi Singh.
So 9 overs complete. 61 for 2. Big over here. The 10 or so. 21 Sports would be pretty happy with at the change. Nicely played. I think down to third man off. This is Kuldeep again. He's been very tidy into his third over, just 13 so far from his spell.
Elegant looking shot that, Ross. Reminds me of yourself. Just guiding it down to the third man, rotating the strike.
Nicely played away. On to third man again. And these fast wickets, it's a shot that a lot of these players play a lot.
Strong wrists there.
Yeah.
Better delivery there, rushed the batter a bit.
Smashed it over, extra cover. One bounce into the boundary rope. It's gone again.
No fielders there.
Disappears over long on for a maximum.
I would definitely. So 10 overs to go, yeah, for the 21 Sports. 74 on the board for them. Change of bowler. Nicely played. Swept around the corner, down to deep square. Just be a single. Akil Kohar. For the dangerous Kenan on strike. Oof, spalled him. Fantastic bowling this from Akil Kohar. Kenan's got to go. Big wickets. Big moment in the match.
Massive wickets. So good change of bowling there by the captain of the Nalwa Warriors. And 21 Sports lose their third wicket.
Akil Kohar is also a quality bowler. 75 for 3.
So UV Shrikar, new man at the crease for 21 Sports.
He was man of the match in the semis.
He was. Short ball bouncer from the left arm spinner.
Interesting. First step there. The telegraph there. Batsman was ready for it.
Appeal there. Taking a chance more than anything, I reckon. It's 11 overs complete, 77 on the board for 21 Sports. Current run rate will get them to 140, which is been a bit below par today.
Runs on the board. I think it's from what we've seen. 150 looks par, but 140 is definitely defendable. I think they should get to 150. It all depends on wickets in hand. 3 wickets down puts a little bit of pressure on them. Kuldeep back into the attack. Looking for his first wicket share. He's bowled nicely.
Toss tap. Just sit down the ground for a single. Brave bowling this from Kuldeep. Seen a few bowlers this week chuck it up and
Disappear.
yeah.
I wouldn't toss up a third one, Ross. He's going to be looking to hit it straight down. This big gap straight over the bowler's head.
Just has it. It's wide.
So the field sets for back of a length ball, but he's tossing it up.
Oof. I reckon UV Stricker would have been found wanting there. The stump's been hit.
Nav would have called for the TV review. It would have been short.
So 12 overs complete. 85 runs on the board. So maybe honours even at the moment, Briggsy.
They've pulled it back a bit with that fine knock from Karan. 3 wickets down, 85 for 3. Projected score, 140.
Akil Kohar, the bowler second over here, picked up the dangerous wicket of Kanan in his first over. Slashed away into the gap. Field's coming around. He'll cut it off. I'll get back for 2. Short. Hit away, there's a man out there.
Pulled the parachute there, Ross. Didn't want anything to do with that catch.
Not sure he couldn't pick it up early enough.
There's quite a bit of work to do. It's always going to be, have to dive forward.
Yeah.
Been tricky. You don't see it straight away.
Good bowling here from Kohar. Fantastic shot there by UV Stricker.
Youngest player, Pakistan.
Kohar just missing his length there. Big swing and a miss there from UV Stricker. That brings the end another over. 92 for 3. So 7 to go yet. 35 balls left for the Sports Hyderabad. Get themselves into a winning position. Anything over 160, 170, they'll be more than comfortable with. We did see the Nalwa Warriors in their semi-final execute the near-perfect run chase beyond.
100%, Ross. Although, I think a different kettle of fish. It's going to be a lot harder, a lot better bowlers to chase it down.
Especially in a final.
Added pressure of the crowd and the music and the prize money.
Absolutely. So Sarawat. Cut away. There's a man down there, third man. It's great fielding. Bowled him. And UV Shrika's got to go. Fantastic bowling that from Jasvir Sarawat. Knocks over the timber. 21 Sports lose their 4th wicket.
Nalwa Warriors have a knack of taking wickets at important times, Ross.
Absolutely right beyond.
93 for 4. Just as they're getting momentum, they just pull them back with the wickets.
Wickets mean prizes beyond.
It's 100%, and there's a big prize in this for the winner of this. Free entrance to the World Champs.
Yes, the World Champs in England in August. Up in Chester. Should be unbelievable scenes there. All the best teams from around the world making their way to the United Kingdom. Beautiful time of year to be in the UK summer. Not many better places in the world than London and UK summer. I know you can just agree to disagree there, Bjorn.
No comment, Ross. Each to their own.
So
Yeah, you're moving to Rio though, anyway.
So Quinch Patel in for the 21 Sports. Nicely played.
The batsman should have called weight there and come a little bit out there crease there just to put a bit of pressure on the fielder. Well done by fielder in the deep there. Won that battle.
That's good bowling, good keeping. Nalwa Warriors making all the play, creating all the pressure. So 14 overs complete, 94 for 4. Just 6 overs to go here for the 21 Sports.
Projected scores going the wrong direction. It's down to 134 now. For 21 Sports, not the wrong direction for Nalwa Warriors. I'll be very happy with that. 9 and over from here will get them to 148. That's what they'll be targeting. Akhil Carr coming on for his third.
Pulled away. And the ball wins the race to the boundary. A much needed boundary here for 21 Sports.
They needed that boundary. Zapish could be out. He's caught. That's the end of his innings. Oof. 2 dot balls, Russ. Dot balls build pressure. Pressure takes wickets. Wickets mean prizes.
It's my new favourite commentary phrase this week, Beyond.
DJ struggling with his volume control a bit.
Yes, yep. So 99 for 5. 5 overs to go, yeah. He's in the air.
He's throwing the kitchen
There's a
sink
man
at
coming
that.
underneath it. Oh, he's dropped it.
Absolutely palmed that. Gloved it.
A regulation catch. Looking at the fielding coach shaking his head. He's not happy.
Got buckets for hands as well. He really should have swallowed that.
So PV Rayo. 0 of 2 so far. There we go. He smashes it over extra cover. 1 bounce. Nicely played out to mid wicket. So last ball to go in the over here. BV Rayo. Sounds like a... It's in
Oh,
the
it's
air.
huge.
It's gone high. There's a
not
man
gonna
coming
carry.
underneath it. And he takes a great catch. Fantastic.
Could see a last man stands here, Ross.
Okay, so Akash Gadipathy with Quinch Patel. They've got 20 balls here. As lines.
Last match you called it right at 135. It was 134. Just the wickets have just been coming too thick and fast. I mean, if these guys bat out their overs, 140, 145 is on the cards, but I can't see them batting out their overs. Even plus 145, they bat out the overs.
Oof.
Absolute peach.
Karawat taking all the pace off it. This looks like he's using the crease. Skillful bowler he is. Tossed up again. Nice hit down the ground too. Long off. Just a single though. So the Nalwa Warriors in firm control here. Winning the toss and deciding to bowl. It's been a great effort from them. Smashed away. And it disappears. Full. Nicely played there. Up in the face. Behind square. They run the first one hard. Decide against 2.
It's hard to turn for the second with a fridge on your back. Well, that one I agree. That you don't run too straight to the fielder, but that first ball of the over, fielder had a bit of work to do.
So Quinch Patel asking for another bat.
He's asking for the new torpedo. It's doing damage in the Major League Baseball. New York Yankees.
So last ball to go in this over. Oof. So made it over here in the 19 for the Nalwa Warriors. No, still 3 balls to go. Huh. Slashed away. What a shot there. It's raced away to the boundary. Oof, 12 balled.
Such a good ball.
Shish, shish, shish. Takes all the pace of it.
Sheesh, sheesh. Crafty as they come.
Last ball of the innings, yep. Is he going to be home run? It's going to be a wide.
You can't run that one. A home run here will take them to 139.
Big appeal.
Dot
Not
ball.
out. Dot ball.
126.
That brings to an end the 21 Sports innings. Welcome back to Nalwa Warriors run chase. 127 the target. And the chance to become last man stands 2025 Indian Super Series champions. We'll all know in the next hour who that's going to be. Back in the commentary hot seat with me is Pion Briggs. Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, it's a great ball up first there.
So opening the batting for Nalwa, Sabi Singh, Kuldeep Divatval. And opening the batting for 21 Sports is Quinch Patel. Normally, Briggsy in finals when there's a low score, sometimes teams can get the jitters.
We saw that in the semis.
Nicely played by Sabi, punched out to mid-wicket.
Roles were reversed, and 21 Sports were chasing. Now they've got to defend a low total. Got the bowlers to do it.
It's in the air, it's gone high.
The fielder under it.
He takes a comfortable catch on the square leg fence. And the Nalwa Warriors lose the wicket in the first over, as did 21 Sports.
You have to ask yourself, was that absolutely necessary? They batted so well in the semi-finals. It was risk-free cricket, and that certainly was risky.
No need for that.
Gone straight down the fielder's throats. Well bowled. They bowled to a plan there. New hard balls coming through a bit quicker. Didn't quite get all of it. Paid the price. Early breakthrough for 21 Sports. Just what they needed. They need a lot more of that though. So difficult defending, just 120 odd. Quite get all of it. Paid the price. Early breakthrough balls.
So the new man in for the Nalwa Warriors, Ashish. Great start there. This from Quinch Patel. Left arm speedster coming down the hill from the school end.
Peach. It's on fire.
Fantastic bowling and a great end to the over.
Crowds on their feet here. Appreciated that effort there from the opening bowler. Two for one off one.
So Akash Gadipathy. I don't know, Bjorn, I don't know about you, but I've got a funny feeling this is going to be another game that's going to go down to the wire. Cut away. There's a man out there. He won't get to it. A welcome boundary for the Nalwa Warriors.
Tell you what, Ross, with shots like that, could be over very shortly. What a stroke. That was the risk-free cricket I was talking about. Easy as you like, easy as a Sunday morning, easy as a game of paddle against Ross Kaywood.
Easy, Tiger. Drifting down the leg there.
Oscar,
Wide.
you have improved. I'll give you that. I'm still waiting for my first loss, though. Been 2 years and waiting.
This is harsh but fair. I'm gonna pick my partners better. I always play with
It's
the
a
same partner.
low pool to choose from at the moment. So bowled again. In the block hole.
So 1 ball to go here in the second over. Another wide, costly wide. So 13 for 1 after 2. Beautiful evening here at Gurukul School in Hyderabad. We're about 50 minutes away from the end of the 2025 Indian Super. Swept away. To deep square, just a single. So very tidy over this from UV Shricker. Tossed up. Down to a wide long on for another single. So at the end of the 6th over, the score is 36 for 1. 91 of 70.
It's an appeal. Could be a run out.
Oh,
He's given him.
so it looks like a keeper's taking a good catch. He's gone for the double play. The non-striker was in his crease.
Would have been out double play, huh?
Huh?
Would have been out there.
Yeah.
Sharp thinking there. A late decision from there of the umpire. Thought about it, took his time.
Nalwa Warriors lose the dangerous Ashish. Caught Abhishek Nanigan, Bolt Cannon.
Abhishek in the stumps has been phenomenal, Ross Kaywood.
He's been next level. He hasn't been too phenomenal with the bat, but with the gloves, he's been unbelievable.
Made very few errors. And those catches standing up are not easy.
Absolutely right.
You've got to have good technique and be in the right place because slightest deviation there, it's tricky. Big wicket. They needed that. I wouldn't say they're right back in this match, but they're having a sniff.
It's a new batter in for the Nalwa Warriors, Bhupinder Singh.
This is when the chasing team starts to get a bit nervous as well, Ross. 2 wickets down.
Yeah.
91 should be a doddle on any other day, but this is the final.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. 1 or 2 more quick wickets would surely start a little traffic jam in the change room.
The last thing they need right now, Ross. In 1s and 2s.
Oof, fantastic bowling this from Karan Kananan. And we haven't seen Vivek Nanigan bowl just yet, so obviously holding himself back out.
Boppy on strike.
So 7 overs complete, 38 for 2. Yes,
Sorry, Ross. Just saying he's getting a lot of bounce off the track. Not easy out there for the batters. Great bowling.
So it looks like the captain, Vivek Nanigan, into the attack here.
That is huge.
Short, and it's dispatched out the ground, and it's nearly hit a local car.
That's a miss by a long way.
What a shot there by Kuldeep Dinaval.
Absolutely moosed that one into the stratosphere. Row 45E, the farmlands.
So I'll just give you a bit of education, Briggsy.
Too old for 2 games in the league. My body does not like me anymore.
Perth Power pulling in, and the
45
crowd's
to 2.
rolling in for the finals here.
How much is that jersey?
126.
126.
Yeah. So it's great to have the Perth Power here.
Week of final.
It's going to run away for 4 buys. It's expensive over here by Vivek Nandigam. Just as we were saying how class Abhishek Nandigam's been. He's let through 4 buys.
You might want to see that on the highlights reel.
So 50 up for the Nalwa Warriors. So well bowled, well played, pushed out to mid wicket. And it's good running. Oof. So end of the over. 8 overs bowled, 52 for 2. 75 from 60 balls. It's not the most comfortable seats we've sat on before.
Ross, I wouldn't mind if you sit on the floor if you don't like them, so I can lie down here and get comfy.
So UV Shrikar, the ball the 9th over.
This is the turning point of the match here, Ross. Get a few boundaries off him. Be in the pound seats, but he's going to be looking to take a few wickets. I battled against him last over. Just went for 4. It's a good start. Looking to get at least 6 or 7 here. The run rate slightly creeping up more than they'd want it to be. Nothing outrageous yet, but it's going the wrong way. If there's a run there, it's not good cricket. You just punch that a bit harder. Well, umpire today.
One of the greats. It's good running. Oh, wayward throw.
Another one.
It's a bit sloppy this from the 21 Sports.
What happens when you put a bit of pressure on your running and you run with intensity?
A lot of glares going on here, looking at each other, hands on hips type thing.
Especially when you're defending a low total.
Not the time to be getting annoyed with your teammates. Got to stand together. You win together, you lose together, Beyond.
Absolutely right, Ross. Cricket's an individual sport, but if you don't play as a team, you can't win.
Individual sport within a team sport.
Yeah, what I mean, yeah, it's quite obvious. Obviously, you bat
Yeah.
on your own, you bowl on your own, and the keeper, you feel very much on your own at times. Your fielders aren't backing you up. You got to come together. That's big. That's 4 runs. Save your legs.
Smash it over cow corner for a maximum, for a chucker. $62 for 2 after 9. It's going to be a tight finish here, ladies and gentlemen. Fasten your seatbelts.
So this over, I don't think they need do anything crazy here, but they can't go for anything less than 5 and over. I think Nalwa Warriors, they want to go 6 or 7.
Oof. Abhishek saying again, missing it. It's going to be more buys.
It's tricky when he plays that shot because you're unsighted and the bat's coming across, but he didn't stay down there, and that was the key. He's up too soon. Too short. He's hit that hard, Ross.
Fantastic fielding in the deep there at long off.
Really good.
Made a lot of ground. Got the slide out. Got the long barrier out. Mr. John Harry would be very impressed with that.
It's when I slow down, but I know I've got to put get the slide in. Either slide or you can't. Every time I try and slide, I almost tear my knee out the socket. Get the timing completely wrong. Spike myself in the leg.
When last was your last game of cricket, Briggsy?
I was at the World Champs in 2019 in Cape Town. No,
Yeah.
must have been before then, after then.
I think it was the World Champs in 2022.
2022, that's right.
I think you got a 50, didn't you? Of course you did.
Yeah, but it was in the latter rounds of when teams had filtered out into the plate.
They do say what form is temporary, class is permanent.
I think age catches up to us all. If you remember, turning for 2s was just not possible.
So 10 overs. The score is 67 for 2. There's going to be a switch of ends. The players are going to have a quick drink. We'll be back in a few minutes for the next 10 overs.
Looking forward to Melbs arriving with the trophies and to hear his speech at the finals. It's not a sight of him yet. I'm sure he's on his way here, Ross.
And let's hope.
You've been a bit nervous about this presentation later on. You're handing out a few awards yourself, I hear.
Happy to help. Not going to be good. Not going to be doing any speeches though, that's for sure. So the Teller Warriors
Can't bowl there.
No points in looking at the keeper.
You've straight down the leg.
Exactly.
Having said that, he's got to stop that for his team. Help his bowler out there. .53 from 48 now.
Nicely played. Late behind square. Man coming around. It's a good effort. They're going to get back for 2.
Stand well there. Stop the boundary. Kuldeep's race to 43, Ross.
Just about to say, Briggsy. Big appeal. Running at the umpire is not going to change his mind.
It's good for the cameras, though. It's a big heave-ho.
4 more buys. No buys. He's got better on it. It's an expensive over here for the 21 Sports.
47 from 45.
But Kuldeep's going to retire now, which means brings obviously a new batter in. Bhupinder Singh has just got himself in. He's 10 off 7. So we could be in for a tight finish, I feel. The dynamics of the game changes so much with new batters in a run chase in a final. The pressure
certainly adds a new element to the game.
Pressure does weird and wonderful things to people.
It's in the gap. It's just the one. It's well cut off by the fielder. Vivek in for a second here. Can he do something magical for his side? Snatch a few wickets here against the tide.
You see with Vivek's bowling action, he runs in with the ball behind his back.
It's very clever.
Sneaky.
Perth Power lads or
Perth Power's just right.
Melbourne Mavericks are in the house.
A long day in the plate competition for them.
Big round of applause from the spectators as they walk into the stadium.
Tossed up, well bowled there by Vivek Nandigam.
A bit too much respect though, Ross. I'd like to see them look for a one there.
I agree.
Don't have to hit it off the ground.
Like that.
That one I actually think you should have gone thrown the kitchen sink at.
Yeah.
Tossed up, outside off. But rotating the strike, risk-free cricket. They don't need to do anything crazy. Probably the right shot. 44 from 41, just chipping away at this total.
Short. The wickets have saved a certain boundary there beyond.
So if you'd got a bit of a toe on that, it could have been out.
Arguably one of the worst ways to get out in cricket.
Top 3 for sure.
Yeah. So 43 from 40. 84 for 2 after 12.
I think the worst must be double played. Number 1,
Yes.
especially after that viral video of Malbs. Second,
It's just run out.
Mancat.
Man cage up.
You're not allowed to say that anymore, though.
What's it called?
No. I think it might just be a run out.
Yeah.
Or one of the umpires will know. Hit own wicket.
Yeah, true. So Uvi Shrika.
I went after UV a bit. His last over. First over only went for 4. Next went for 7. So they need another 7 or 8 here against him.
Nicely bowled, nicely played. Punch down the ground. Man at long on. Cut that off.
It's a 50 up there for Kuldeep. What a knock it was. Came off 38 balls. He had 4 4s and 1 6. A strike rate of 131. He's done a great job for his team.
He's batted very well. Got them into a winning position, but could this be the play that changes the game? A new man in. No matter
Yes,
how good
Via.
you are, you've got to get yourself in a few sighters before you get yourself going.
Not according to him. Let's put Pinder Singh on strike there.
Smash down the ground. 1 bounce to long on.
.40 from 35. 7 overs left. Nervous times for both teams.
Huge pride on the line. Who's going to take home the coveted trophy of the 2025 Indian Super Series champion?
Biggest trophy in amateur cricket at the moment.
Absolutely agree.
Massive prize as well.
That's what these players aspire to play for. They train all year for this. So, dandy game. Tossed up. Cut away. Cover's coming around. It's good fielding.
So Yasvia, new batter on strike here in the yellow helmet. Left-hander.
Nicely played. Opens the face, runs it down. He's going back for 2. Fantastic running. Good running there by Jessa Serwat. Be wide.
Keeper's done well to get some body behind that.
Fantastic bowling this from Nandigan. Ragging past the off stump and the outside edge. Excellent
Interesting
bowling.
moments in the match here, Ross. Nervous times for the batters. The new batsman on strike here, eating up dot balls.
So the irony here, both teams have been in completely this position this today.
It's great running. Apart from the little diagonal at the end there.
Yeah. So Nalwa Warriors were in a perfect run chase against FC early on. I mean, 21 Sports in their run chase in their semi-final
Almost threw it away.
almost threw it away. So just 6 overs left here, 34 to get for the Nalwa Warriors, men from Punjab, against 21 Sports, local Hyderabadians. That's what you call them.
Hyderabadian. It's a tongue twister.
So 30 from 29. It's going to go down to the wire. Tossed up. Stuck.
61.
So the play champions have arrived. Liv Young dismantled the Perth Power in a one-sided game at the AM Cricket Club. Nicely played. Opens the face, runs it down to third man. It's fantastic running to get back for 2.
Yasfir is very quick between the wickets. Run a ball now, Ross. 27 from 27.
In the final. It's bowled him! What a ball there from UV Shrikar. It's played all around it. The furniture's been dismantled.
His wrist in front of his eye line there, trying to play in front of the pads.
And is there going to be a twist in the tail here beyond? Akil Kohar, the left arm spinner, makes his way to the wicket. Scoreboard pressure.
3 down.
It's weird and wonderful things.
Surely not, Ross. Surely not. Surely they can take them home from here. 3 wickets down only.
They do have Kuldeep in the hut on 50, so they do have that to lean back on.
27 only required. Tell you what they do need to do.
Big appeal. But they're going to get back for 2.
Or 3. No.
No.
A good stride in there.
It's 24-24. Fantastic bowling. Turn and bounce. Going past the outside edge. Not far from the off stump either.
Dot balls, build pressure.
Pressure brings prizes.
Pressure takes wickets.
Wickets bring prizes.
Wickets bring prizes. Certainly could do with another wicket here. I'll really set the cat amongst the pigeons, Ross.
That's well bowled. Must be played there by Akil Kaur.
Nervous stuff here for the Nalwa Warriors. And keep Bhupi Singh on strike, I think.
Tossed up.
An awful shot there by Bhupi Singh. Lucky to get away with that.
Good chase there by Abhishek Nandigan. So 4 overs to go, yeah. 22 still required for the Nalwa Warriors.
This is a risky move. Well, outside edge, or don't need to do much to get a boundary with this pace bowling.
Oh, dot ball. Top edge.
It's going to be out.
Comfortable catch. So Nalwa Warriors lose crucial time.
Dot balls.
Nicely played. Mohit Khatri. Well, fantastically well earlier. Big job for his team here. So 20 runs of 16 balls is the maths here.
I have to take a few risks. Play a few aggressive shots here.
Shot in the air. It's disappeared over long off for a maximum.
That's a wonderful shot. Those are the big kahunas, the risks I was talking about. Calculated risk. And
High elbow showing the maker's name. And the ball just disappeared over long on.
marvelous shot that.
Any cricket coach would be very happy to see their batsman playing that shot.
Didn't hit it with overhit it. It was just pure timing.
So
I'd like to see that again. What's one for the highlights reel?
14 from 15.
My son didn't play basketball. I'll be showing him that shot. That's how you do it. It definitely is one for the coaching manual. Neck and neck now. 14 from 15. It's going to be a nail biter. "21 Sports" will be thinking, let's do the same again. Miss times one, he's going to be out caught. Another wicket. Things are deeper into winning this match.
Okay. "13 from 14. So Cannon. Short.
Oh, Boppy, what a shot, boy!
What a shot there. It's disappeared over square leg.
Boppy saying, on
Carry-
fire.
So Kenan Cameron, 3 big balls to bowl here for him. Oh, well played.
Gone all the way.
Really good cricket this from Bhupinder Singh.
Bhupinder. He's having a man of the match moment.
The overs here for 21 Sports.
They were always up against it, Ross, with such a low total. They've battled valiantly.
So just 2 to go.
Oh, jeez.
Tie. It's in the air.
It's
It's a
going to be
man
out.
catch. It's a comfortable catch in the outfield. And the Nalwa Warriors lose another wicket. Not entirely sure that shot needed to be played, given the circumstances. Slow ball. It's good cricket. Punch it out to cover for a quick single. So the scores are tied.
Like to see Bhupinder here go for a maximum.
So the field comes in.
Just chip it over.
And that's it. The Nalwa Warriors 2025 Indian Super Series.
Tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this broadcast. It's been a fantastic tournament. The sun has set on the tournament. And we're going to end this telecast now. So wherever you're in the world, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Thanks, guys. I'll try to not keep you for too long. I really appreciate everyone making the effort to stay around and come across here. So welcome to the 2025 LMS India Super Series prize giving. This tournament has been played in a brilliant spirit, and I really appreciate everyone's efforts and the way that the tournament's been played. We haven't had any issues on the field, and it's a credit to all the captains and the team organisers and the players themselves. It's been a brilliant week, a great experience for everyone, both locally, nationally, and the overseas teams as well. I've really enjoyed playing in it. I've got a lot out of it, and I hope you have as well, both on and off the field. A big thank you to the ground staff here and all the other grounds. I think the wickets have been very good. The outfield's been great. We haven't had any issues with balls taking off or any problems. So thank you, you guys. And of course, thank you to our umpires. Without our umpires, we wouldn't have a tournament. I think overall the standard of umpiring has been very good. Hasn't been any complaints, and it's been a fantastic, very easy to manage. Before we start with the prizes, I want to thank Vivek for all his hard work off the field. It's been a lot of organisation, a lot of phone calls, messages, a lot of time's gone into it, and we really appreciate that. On that note, it's very exciting. We haven't formally announced it yet, but in next year, 2026, we're going to be hosting our LMS World Champs here in Hyderabad. So we hope that all you guys will be back, and it'll be great showcase for Indian cricket and Hyderabadi cricket with all the teams across the world. I'd now like to do the individual awards. Each of these awards comes with a small cash prize, which we think is very deserving given the high level of talent and skill that's been on display this week. So first of all, the batter of the tournament was Jasveer Sarawat from Nalwa Warriors. Jasveer.
Put up. In the ground.
Well played, Jasveer. And the bowler of the tournament, he bowled really well, everything I saw. Made the ball turn a lot, but not many others were. The bowler of the tournament was Karen Cannon from 21 Sports. The next award, some here would say it's the most important one, but the wicketkeeper of the tournament, and it's Abhishek Nandigam from 21 Sports. And next, our player of the tournament, so the all-rounder was superb, some great batting innings, some superb bowling, but from Nalwa Warriors, it's Ashish. So of course we have two tournaments here. We have the Cup tournament and the Plate tournament. So for the teams that didn't make the Cup finals, the Plate tournament provides a great opportunity to still win some silverware, enjoy their cricket, enjoy the off-the-field aspects. The two semi-finals are great matchups. Two Aussie teams in the second semi, Perth Power, too good for the Melbourne Mavericks. In the first semi, Liv Young wavered a little bit, but a dominant performance against Kadiwada. Then in the final, Liv Young were absolutely flying. Then the lights went out. They lost 50 for 7 and only set a modest 130 total. But in the field, they were phenomenal. Perth never really got going in the bats and ended up being dismissed for about 70. So I'd like to first call up Dan and the boys from Perth. They've obviously invested a lot and made a lot of sacrifice to be here. So I appreciate the efforts. Well played, Dan. The winners, we really appreciate all the effort the guys are giving up work and all that kind of stuff. I think they've been a great side, really impressed. Kana, left arm spin was phenomenal, and Anna at the top of the innings, very powerful. So the winners of the India Super Series Plate are Liv Young. So Kana, if you'd like to come up. Well played, Liv Young. So in the Cup final, 21 Sports, batted first. I was watching along from the underground. I thought 72 for 2, I think, after 10. It was a decent position. But after the next 5 overs, I think Nalwa really must have choked the score in and end up only getting to 120 odd. So superb bowling effort from Nalwa. Obviously had some chances with the ball. I think he had him under a little bit of pressure there, but ultimately Nalwa very disciplined run chase and superb performance all round. The man of the match is actually from the losing team, as based on the algorithm. So I'd like to call up the man of the match, Karen Cannon. In a final, there's always two sides. One, unfortunately, has to lose. I think they've had a fantastic tournament. They've really done Hyderabad LMS proud, and credit to the way they've handled themselves on and off the field. So could I please call up Vivek, the captain, to bring the boys up and collect the runners-up trophy. Now, of course, the winning team, massive effort from Manny, the rest of the guys from Australia to put together this side. I think you've been very dominant all week, very powerful with the bat, very disciplined, the ball, the tactics, the game awareness, everything's been spot on. So I'd like to call up Manjit Buller and the rest of the team to come and accept the winner's trophy. Thanks, guys. Last thing, we've just found the Matchfield trophies. So I'd like to call up Nav, Sumit, Mitesh, and Rohit to come get their match official trophy as well. And Kaushik also. So guys, that's pretty much all from me and the team. Just once again, thanks to all the teams, players, everyone who's been involved. This is our third India Super Series. Probably taking a break next year to focus on the World Champs in India. But we really appreciate everyone taking part. Appreciate there's a lot of sacrifices on every side. So that's all from us. Congratulations, Nalwa. And we'll see you next year for the World Champs. Cheers.